Greetings, 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 YouTube. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Peace to all my subscribers. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Um, now we're just gonna build on H.R.25, and this is to complement Brother Ahua presentation that he did earlier today with James Trafficant. He was discussing about this bill to eliminate the income tax. This is just to show you that they already proposed it. It wasn't it went into 116 Congress with it. Proposed it. H.R.25. Okay. So it reads to promote freedom, fairness, and economic opportunity by repealing the income tax and other taxes, abolishing the Internal Revenue Service, and enacting national sales tax to be administered primarily by the states. Okay. All right. So this bill is a bill they propose to. They're gonna replace the whole IRS thing with the Fair Tax Act. That's what they call it, Fair Tax Act of 2019. Okay. I'm saying down here it's saying it's enacted. So when something is enacted, that means it's in effect. Okay. Down here you see over here, income tax repeal, payroll tax repeal, estate gift tax repeal, and the farming amendments effective date. So all this is in the pipeline. Probably it's in effect right now. Okay. If you dig deeper, you'll be surprised. You're really not supposed to be paying income tax, people. Right? This is not legal advice. I'm just sharing the information based on what I'm seeing. That's what it's really saying here. I'm saying it's what they said within the findings. Okay, so findings relating to federal income tax. Congress finds the federal income tax retards economic growth and has reduced the standard of living of the American public. 2. Impedes the international competitiveness of the United States industry. 3. Reduces savings and investment in the United States by taxing income multiple times. 4. Slows the capital formation necessary for real wages to steadily increase. 5. Lowers productivity. 6. Impose unacceptable and unnecessary administrative and compliance costs of individuals and business taxpayers. 7. Is unfair and inequitable. 8. Unnecessarily intrudes upon the privacy and civil rights of United States citizens. Now, as I said, civil rights is really for Indians, okay? The 1968 Civil Rights, also known as the Indian Civil Rights, also known as the Fair Housing Act. It is for the Indians. That's what Martin Luther King marched for. So, even if you're a quasi-U.S. citizen, using the civil rights, because when you're a Title 25 Indian, is really a quasi-United States citizen. So even in that capacity, if your person is in that capacity, when I say a person, I'm speaking of the entity, a juristic person that you use to do commerce, or you used to do business, or you used to function in this fictitious society. Even within that, the remedies right here in this bill. Right? It intrudes upon your privacy, your civil rights, for your person. Right? United States, well, I don't know about being a United States citizen, but if you are, that's up on you. I am not a United States citizen, will never be one, Okay. Um, but however, the civil rights is that what Indians, the Martin Luther, was trying to, well, he achieved it. This is why I think he died, because in the end he was really revealing a lot of stuff. That we are the original people of the Americas. He was really marching for Indian rights, rights of Indians, codified in Title 25, as I showed you earlier in earlier videos. So, within this same civil rights, so-called civil rights, you're still not supposed to be paying taxes, as it intrudes upon the privacy. Okay, that's a violation of your civil rights, or Indian rights, so to speak. Okay. 9, hides the true cost of government by embedding taxes in the cost of in the cost of everything Americans buy. Okay, remember the term American is us. We are the real Americans. When you say Americans, you're talking about us. Okay. 10 is not being complied with at satisfactory levels, and therefore raises the tax burden on on law, pardon me, law-abiding citizens, and impedes upward social mobility. Okay, so these are all the negative findings that income tax has created. Okay, findings relating to federal payroll taxes. Congress finds further that the Social Security and Medicare payroll taxes and self-employment taxes raises the cost of employment, destroy jobs, and cause unemployment, have a disproportionately adverse impact on lower-income Americans. Findings related to federal estate and gift taxes force family business and farms to be sold by a family to pay such taxes, discourage capital formation and entrepreneurship. Okay, right? Foster the continued dominance of large enterprises over small family-owned companies and farms, impose unacceptable high tax planning costs on small business and farms. Okay, you hear that? Okay, these are all the negative findings. All right, you could go Google this. Okay, 1 is similar in many respects to sales and use tax in place in 45 of the 50 states. We promote saving investment. So this is what they're saying if they get rid of the IRS and just put a national sales tax. But as I said, Indians are not taxed. Okay, if you want to assimilate, you want to participate, being a quasi U.S. citizen, you have all your free will. But I man, I man, right? Manifest in flesh, okay, of American Indian lineage, being blood lineage to the land, ties. I man, reserve the right, not taxed, okay? Meaning I am not subject to any fictitious entity foreign to Iman. Okay? So Iman reserve the right. Iman reserve the right not to be not taxed. Okay? No tax, no tolls, none of that. No income tax, none of that. Right? So that's what I was just trying to share with you. This is to just complement the video that Brother Awak did earlier, okay? And also I wanted to dig on yeah, this is another thing you gotta check on, right? Executive Order 13175, consultation and coordination with Indian tribal governments. Okay. By the authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, and in order to establish regular and meaningful consultation and collaboration with tribal officials in the development of federal policies that have tribal implication to strengthen the United States government to government relationships with Indian tribes and to reduce the imposition of unfunded mandates upon Indian tribes, it is hereby ordered as follows. Okay, these are what you could use. Yeah, so government to government relationships with Indian tribes and to reduce the imposition of unfunded mandates upon Indian tribes, it is hereby ordered as follows, right? So these are what you could look into. These are remedies, okay? You just got to read through it, okay? I'm just introducing it to you, all right? Yeah, so if you look right here, up here it says Indian tribe means an Indian or Alaskan native tribe, band, nation, pueblo, village, or community that the Secretary of Interior acknowledged to exist as an Indian tribe pursuant um to federal recognized Indian tribe list. Okay, 1994 25 USC. So basically, to be federally recognized, you know what that means, right? I already break that down to you. Okay. You have to um surrender your Aboriginal title over to the U.S. Corporation, which I will not recommend. But however, there is certain phrases in here and clauses you could use to remedy a situation. All right, you have the right to self-identify. You have the right to create your own band with your people. If you know what I mean, that's on you. Okay. Um, down here Down here said, agencies shall respect Indian tribal self-government and sovereignty, honor tribal treaty and other rights, and strive to meet the responsibilities that arise from unique legal relationships between federal government and Indian tribal governments. Okay? With respect to federal statutes and regulation administered by Indian tribal governments, the federal government shall grant Indian tribal governments a maximum administrative discretion possible. Um, So, you decide how you want to formulate your own laws within your tribe, you know what I'm saying, within your band, you know what I'm saying? You decide that they can't decide it for you. You're not supposed to let them dictate to you what to do. You regulate your own stuff. They all they supposed to do is just honor and respect and protect our rights. Okay, that's their obligation. Okay, that's the law. Right. All right, so now I'm gonna just be building on over here. So I found this very interesting. I found this on I saw it a while back. Man, this thing's slowing up on me. Come on, man. Okay, so I saw this on the Library of Congress um website, all right? Jamaica tax exemption for officers of foreign company headquarters, right? So here it says Jamaica's parliament approved the Income Tax Amendment Act 2012. The goal of the amended law, once it is formally adopted, is to encourage foreign companies to set up their headquarters in Jamaica. Regulations for the act are expected to follow. A bill entitled an act to amend the income tax bill. House of Parliament, Jamaica website, blah blah blah. Okay. Under the new provisions, non-resident officers of foreign companies, okay, can become exempt from Jamaican income tax. In order to qualify, the officers must apply to the Jamaican government for approval. That approval will be given for a foreign company. So, what I'm trying to show you to expose to you right here is that the Jamaica government favors foreigners on the islands, give them tax breaks, all right? Okay? Once they incorporate in Jamaica, employer staff that is at least 30% Jamaican, okay? That's very low. Perform group headquarters activity in the country. So a lot of these foreigners and these our lands, they're not paying taxes. They should be paying taxes to us, the indigenous people, okay, the people of the land. But you see, this is the corruption on the islands, and all the islands possibly. All right, so but this also could be a remedy too, because if we set up our tribal governments, we will be foreign to the Jamaica Corporation. Okay, therefore we are not supposed to be taxed. All right, so just to build.